Hello there and welcome back to Newfound Dreamer, where I help you create the life of your dreams. Today's episode is the 6th and final episode of our New Year, New You series, and we are going to talk about how to stick with your goals while everyone else is giving up on their New Year's resolutions. Did you know that January 12th is known as Quitter's Day? It is the day that most people give up on their New Year's resolutions. That's 12 days. Not even 2 weeks, less than half a month, and only 3% of the entire year working towards the New Year's resolutions they were excited and motivated to achieve on December 31st. I almost made the mistake of saying that they were determined. But if they were determined, they would have stuck with it longer than 12 days. No, the people that give up on or before January 12th were not determined when they started. They were motivated. And how do I know that? Because motivation fades, and when motivation fades, so does our desire to follow through. If they were determined, they would have lasted longer than 12 days. If they were determined, they would have persevered through the dip in motivation and stuck with it. If they were determined, January 12th would not have been coined Quitter's Day. But I get it. I'm also guilty of giving up on New Year's resolutions within the first few weeks of the new year in the past. That's why I no longer set New Year's resolutions. Instead, I have a vision for my life and I set goals that will help me achieve it. I never wait until January 1st to start working on a goal. When I set a goal, I start working on them immediately. If you have been following along with our New Year, New You series, you may have noticed that we did not set any New Year's resolutions. Instead, we defined our dreams, gave them meaning, and set goals to help us achieve our dreams. Then we learned how to visualize and manifest our dreams. The goal of this series was to help you create a strong foundation. So today I am going to share with you some of the tips that I have learned that help me keep going when I feel like giving up. Tip number 1, and maybe the most important one, believe in yourself. Believe that you are capable of having what you want. Believe that you are capable of achieving your goals. And believe that you are worthy of having your dream life. As Marie Forleo says, you would not have the dream if you didn't already have what it takes to make it happen. Tip number 2, do not rely on motivation. Motivation is a fleeting feeling. Motivation cannot be relied on to see you through all of life's ups and downs. Check out my video, Self-Motivation, How to Stay Motivated, to learn how to motivate yourself when the inevitable happens and you experience a lack of motivation. Tip number 3, revisit your why. In part 2 of this series, we discuss the importance of creating a why that is powerful enough to move you to tears. A why that is so powerful that staying where you are is no longer an option. In case you missed that episode, I have included it in the cards and in the show notes below. When the feeling of doubt starts creeping in, or you feel like giving up, revisit your why. It will remind you why you started in the first place, and it will give you the push that you need to keep going. Tip number 4, it's okay to ask for help. This is something that I have struggled with in the past. I used to feel like I was being a burden on others when I asked for help. I have also turned down help that was offered to me because I did not want to be a burden. First of all, your family and friends would not be offering their assistance if they did not genuinely want to help you. They want what is best for you and they want to see you succeed. So when they offer to help, gracefully accept it. And if there is a time that you feel like you need help, ask for it. Stop feeling like you are being a burden on others. Occasionally, the feeling of being a burden still comes up from time to time. When this happens, there is a question that I ask myself. If this person asked me to do blank, would I do it for them? I fill in the blank with whatever I am asking of that person. If my answer is yes, then I ask for help. I do not believe in asking someone to do something that I would not do for them in return. Tip number 5, it is okay to take some time off. There may be times when you feel frustrated or overwhelmed and you feel like giving up. When this happens, I give you permission to take some time off. Depending on what you are working on, a 30-minute walk in nature to clear your head may be exactly what you need. Or a day off to relax and unwind may do the trick. Or maybe you take a week-long work-free vacation. You may find that you come back feeling refreshed and full of new ideas. Or maybe you work your booty off to get ahead on your work and take a month-long sabbatical like Jenna Kutcher. The amount of time that you take off will reflect your own situation. A half-hour walk outside to clear my head is something that I can do anytime that I feel frustrated or overwhelmed. A day or 2 off is something that I strive for every week, and a week-long work-free vacation is something that I like to plan at least once or twice a year. While a month-long sabbatical is not feasible for me right now, it is a goal that I have set for my future. The important thing is that you do not give up. When your allotted time is over, you pick right back up where you left off. Those are the 5 tips that I use to keep going when I feel like giving up. But before I end this series, there's something else that I would like to share. Sometimes our priorities and our dreams change, and when that happens, it is okay to make adjustments to our dreams and our goals. Today, your dream may be to travel the world and live a nomadic lifestyle. In a few years' time, your dream may change. You may want to settle down, buy a house, and start a family. It is important that you know that it is okay for your dreams to change and evolve. When this happens, it may feel like you are giving up on a dream or a goal that you set for yourself. That is why it is very important that you never make the decision to give up or quit when you are having a bad day. It is so easy to quit or throw in the towel when you are having a bad day or when things get hard. But if you are having a great day and you know deep down that the goal or the dream no longer serves you, that is when you truly know that it is okay to let it go and move on. You are not giving up out of fear. You are not giving up because things got hard. You are not giving up because you had a bad day. In fact, you are not giving up at all. You are moving on to bigger and better things. The next time that you feel like giving up, remember to believe in yourself. Do not rely solely on motivation. Revisit your why, ask for help when you need it, and know that it is okay to take a little time off to relax, unwind, and refuel your creative side. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you have any other tips for sticking to your goals when you feel like giving up? If so, let me know in the comments below. That is all for today. Be sure to subscribe so you do not miss out on future videos, and make sure to tune in next week to learn how personal development has changed my life. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and remember to do one thing today that will bring you closer to living your dream life. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.